Have you ever wondered why there's so much mystery shrouding the subject of sexual education? Why does a topic so integral to human life often become a source of unease, embarrassment, or even taboo? Scene script. Picture a society, a community where the dialogue about sexual education and empowerment is as commonplace as discussing the weather. Imagine an environment where questions about sexuality are not met with hushed whispers, but with open, respectful conversations. This is not a utopian dream, but a reality we can create together. Let's journey back to a time when a young girl named Sophie first learned about the birds and the bees. Her education was a hushed conversation, a rushed explanation filled with euphemisms and half-truths. Sophie grew up with a vague understanding of her own sexuality filled with misconceptions and fears. But what if Sophie's story had been different? What if she had been introduced to the concept of sex in a comfortable environment, where questions were encouraged and knowledge was shared freely? Her journey to understanding her own sexuality would have been a road paved with confidence and empowerment. This is the power of sexual education, a tool that can strip away the secrecy and shame often associated with sex, and replace them with knowledge, understanding, and respect. It's about creating a society where individuals are empowered through knowledge, where they understand their rights, their bodies, and their choices. Moreover, this education should not be a one-size-fits-all approach. It must recognize and respect the diversity of human sexuality. It's about acknowledging that people have different sexual orientations, different gender identities, and different sexual preferences. It's about creating an inclusive environment where everyone feels seen, heard, and respected. Sexual education is not just about the mechanics of sex. It's about understanding consent, recognizing healthy and unhealthy relationships, and respecting boundaries. It's about empowering individuals to make informed decisions about their bodies and their relationships. But this education should not be confined to the four walls of a classroom. It should permeate every facet of our society, from our homes to our workplaces to our communities. It's about fostering open conversations about sex, breaking down the barriers of discomfort and shame, and creating a culture of respect and understanding. In summary, sexual education is a powerful tool for empowerment. It's about stripping away the mystery and shame often associated with sex and replacing them with knowledge, understanding, and respect. It's about recognizing and respecting the diversity of human sexuality and creating an inclusive environment. It's about understanding consent, recognizing healthy and unhealthy relationships, and respecting boundaries. And finally, it's about fostering open conversations about sex in all facets of our society. As we end this discussion, remember, knowledge is power. And when it comes to sexual education, it's a power that can transform societies, break down barriers, and empower individuals. Let's make Sophie's story not an exception, but the norm.